Hey guys and girls, Joe Jekyll here, Madzook Joe, and I'm in Chiang Mai, Thailand at my friend's gym, Go Gym. So if you're ever in Chiang Mai, be sure to check out Go Gym. It's a great place to work out. So what I want to go into today is a little bit of a how-to video, and some of our how-tos are going to be basic, and today will be basic and work on some structure to where you can get to more advanced. You have to start and then you can increase, okay? So the 4 pillars of Madzook are martial, cognitive, spiritual, and physical. Today we're working on Madzook martial. Now don't get me wrong, anytime you get into martial there's going to be cognitive aspects. You're going to have to think anytime you get in a fight. There's also going to be some pretty spiritual moments in there, especially if you get punched in the face. You might come to Jesus moments real quick, all right? Then there's also going to be times that your physicality is the only thing going to pull you through. That could be whether your breathing is what is important to you, your overpowering strength, your speed, your balance, your timing, anything that comes with this physicality. Okay, so today we're going to get started with a little bit of some jabs and some footwork and some of the basic combinations that take place in boxing, but as a striker. So any UFC fighter or K1 fighter or kickboxer or any security guard, bouncer, police officer, soldier, anyone that has to get in a fight, right, needs to know how to strike. Okay, so we're going to go through a few basic strikes today, and then maybe as a little surprise at the end, I might throw in a couple little extra advancements for you too. All right, so stick around, watch the whole video, let's begin. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about the stance. Okay, so here I am in a regular stance. Karate, or some fighters would call this a horse stance, because they're going to twist their hips out, move down. You know, you might see them go like this. You might see them, woo-hoo. Oh no, they don't do that one. Okay, that's Zumba. Ah, Zumba. Oh no, I get distracted when we talk about Zumba. Huh, beautiful ladies, eh? All right, so our striking capability comes from the stance. So our stance, open up into the horse stance. You're standing. Here comes the tricky part. Pay close attention. I'm going to go into a fight stance. So I'm going to pivot my foot back. And now you'll notice that my ankles are in line. My hips are basically the same open. Did I have to pivot my foot back? No, I could just twist this foot out, okay? So now, as I get here, I'm in a stance. So my leg, my power from my strikes, many ways of power generation. But I'm going to root to the ground and I'm going to push out. All right, think of one of the great laws of physics, right? For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Come on, let's say it together. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Okay, so the force I push into the ground is going to mean the earth is going to push back that same force to me. All right, now I'm 124 kilos. That's about 270 pounds for you at home in America, and that's a considerable load. So if I'm pushing that much mass into the earth, and the earth is pushing that back to me, I've at least doubled my mass. All right, so you'll notice that's why big guys, when they strike, they bang like this. Little guys, they need power generation from speed or for some torque, because maybe those little fellers, you know what I mean, they're only pushing about 60 kilos or so down into the ground, right? But they can use that speed, bang, bang, because remember, what is power? Power is mass times acceleration equals power, all right? So there's variables that create the mass, there's variables that create the acceleration, okay? We'll get into the whole aspects of power in a much deeper episode. Basics for you to know is your stance, you're pushing back into the ground. This is the reason why, okay? Now, let's open up here. Here's our target. As you can see, a nice little target. Who's your favorite person in the world, huh? That's who you want to strike. Shabow! Oh, wait, no, I digress. You know, Madzook Joe had a little bit of a rocky ending to 2020, as many of us did, and you know, I could put a few pictures up here. So, you know, let's just assume that I've cleared my mind. Woo-sa, huh? Because better to not be angry, better to be focused, okay? So here's the deal. I'm dropped open, okay? I'm gonna jab. So my feet, I'm gonna push off this foot as I push forward my power. You'll notice this foot I will raise. Footwork is important, and I'll get into the aspects of why shortly. My hands are up. My jab is, I want just a slight twist, a slight bit of torque here. I don't want to twist it. I don't want to throw it like this. I don't want to jab like this. I want to be here. I don't want to go like this, like rabbit punches. I want to twist into it. So I have a nice little torque there, right? Okay? Now, I'm going to push into the ground. Let's do the upper first. I never want my elbow to go over my knee. If you're an experienced fighter, you can adapt. Basic fighter, remember this. If I'm way out here when I jab, I'm way off balance and I'm in trouble, especially if I miss, all right? I know, you're not gonna miss. But let's just humor me and say maybe you missed once, okay? So I'm gonna keep my elbow in line with my knee. Never take it over my knee, all right? So I don't, like this to jab. I jab here, boom, boom. My power's coming off my foot, right? My arm is extension, bang, bang. Wow, I can feel the power already. All right, so I jab, my foot's up. Why is your foot up, Joe? I thought you wanted to be rooted in the ground and woosah and all that good stuff. Because I need to be mobile. Because what if I want to jab and move backwards? So if I jab and my foot's up, I'm already back, right? So look at that space I created. Space is a defensive measure, all right? Because if I can hit here in my range, but that guy can hit here a little bit farther in my range, if I manage to get inside and I hit him, bang, right? And I'm back. Now look at that. Now he swings. Do you remember that part about making someone miss? All right, so when he swings and misses, I'm hoping he's a little stupider than me, so he's off balance. So when he swings and he misses, he's off balance. I attack him, right? Okay? If the opponent is stronger than you, having the ability to attack them, the Israelis in Krav Maga call it retzev, all right? So it's a rapid bang, 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 it's an attack. And so when you see that open, you attack. Some of you may have watched UFC fights or boxing matches, or your buddy get his ass beat at the bar. I don't know, right? But you may have had some experience with fights. And if you do, you know that those openings are small and you capitalize on them the best you can. Because sometimes it only takes 1 or 2 strikes and the game's over. The fight is done. You win, all right? Or lose if you're the one eating those shots, all right? Okay, so here we go. Let's go with the jab. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at my feet. I've rested down when I come back. 5, 6. Look at this foot, pushing power. This leg, driving in the ground. Boom, boom. Now look at the whole body as it comes together. Wow, 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 bang. All right, that's the jab. Now, I'm a firm believer in do both sides. There are arguments and debates about this all day long, every day, on every continent. Okay, now understand this, right? My philosophy is I want to be able to go both ways. I want to be able to move, switch, and hit whatever I need to at any time. Some people say focus on your strong side and only use your strong side because you'll make it better. I've never been a fan of that philosophy. I understand it. I've debated it with many great fighters and many great fight coaches. I'm going to tell you my philosophy. My philosophy is not always right for everyone. Whoa, did I actually just say that? Man, hold on. Yeah, unfortunately that's the truth. So I have to say the truth every now and then, huh? Okay, so here we are with the right jab. I'm gonna open up, whoopee! I'm in my stance, right? So my jab, bang, see what happened? It's from the foot. Now, if you'll notice, I'm as good with my right as I am with my left. Follow what I'm saying, dig? All right, so here we go. Bang, 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 right? There's our jab, slow them down. Bang, watch the foot. Bang, bang, right? Very important with the jab. When you lay it out there, bring it back, right? If I drop my hand, I'm gonna eat a shot. And there's some great fighters that are gonna watch for you to drop your hand, right? There's a good fight coach friend of mine that always reminds me that I drop my hand a lot because I'm big and slow and lazy, right? But, you know, not always, all right? So here's the deal. Keep it up, boom, boom. And my philosophy of that is I'm gonna hit you so hard I don't have to worry about dropping my hand because you're gonna fall. Better keep your hand up. That might be a better answer, all right? Okay, so here it is from the left side again. I'm gonna hit, my hand comes straight back, boom. Now I'm not eating any shots coming in, all right? Okay, now we're gonna move on to the next phase. That's gonna be in another video. Thank you for watching. That is the basic jab. I'm Joe Jekyll. I'm in Chiang Mai, Thailand. Today is January 15th, 2021. This is a Madzook martial how-to, basic footwork, basic important components of a jab. We hope you enjoyed watching. We hope you follow up watching, and we enjoy you being our fan, our client, our partner, our humanity. Thank you for tuning in. Madzook.com/YouTube. Have a great day.